What's up, guys? Man, so in the last recently, I really kind of figured out that me not doing something and knowing I should do it is just that's a whole conspiracy theory in itself, right? Because most of the times, if we don't question shit and we just accept the way things are, it just kind of mind fucks you. You're like, okay, well, why can't I do this? Why can't I do this? And the majority of conspiracy theories have been proven to be true anyway. So if you think something and you're really like questioning it enough, then the likelihood is that you're right about something and that you should just go ahead and do it. And before I went to bed last night, I kept thinking to myself, like, I'm going to die anyway. So who cares what anybody thinks? And for the most part, for me, my idea when I first moved out to Dallas, and this is why I love Dallas, Texas so much, DFW, the Metroplex, is that there's so much opportunity, and to be able to have another day, another opportunity to go after any goal, any idea that I have, that's what I came out here for. And I gave myself this opportunity, and I knew that if I was to come out here, things would change, right? And I think that if you believe something truly in your spirit and everything kind of aligns, everything aligns, your brain, your soul, your spirit, you think like this is it, then it is. It is it. So question shit. Like, and one of the biggest things I hate, one of my biggest pet peeves, is when somebody tells me I can't do something. So if you're thinking that you can't do something, it's probably because you're associating with shit you don't want to. And I was reminding myself too, like, hey, I came out here not to do certain things that I have been doing. I came out here to push my own narrative. So push your own narrative. Question things and don't really look back. There's no point to look back. I mean, just do your thing and embrace that spirit, embrace who you know you are, who you believe you are, and feed that beast. And everything else I feel like will pan out, because there's really no questions about it. If in the beginning, if you think you, and I don't want everybody in my life currently to just support me. Honestly, I am doing this to connect with other people, and I would rather be like, hey, this is who I am, this is who I really am, than have to, because when you go to work, and when I go to work and I do certain things, I'm having to act a certain way for work. I'm having to put on a mask, basically. I'm having to put on a show. This isn't that show. This is me, and this is who I want to show myself as. And if you're gonna do that same thing and you're gonna embrace who you are, that authentic spirit, nobody else is going to, because they see you as a puppet. And if you're going to work for somebody, there's nothing wrong with that, or you're having to do what you have to do and you're doing it, then that's a good thing. But figure out a way. And I've reminding myself that we have as much power as we give ourselves. And if we give ourselves an opportunity, then that's a conspiracy theory in itself. A conspiracy is just some crazy ideas that were brought up because somebody doesn't really believe what actually happened is how it said it was happening. And that's what I'm doing myself. There's no way that it's just going to end with me just giving up all my power and saying, oh, this is it, this is over. No, I'm not going to do that. Neither should you. So, this is it. And we'll go on a journey together, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm not gonna back down. So, and I told myself this before, and as I've went along further on this journey, I've realized that I have changed. I've realized that I've grown, and I came out to the big city. And so around the time that I had decided that I was going to really start doing vlogs or whatever, I watched some Casey Neistat videos, and that blew my mind. And I was like, holy shit, this is the real deal, and there is opportunity in this. And so it was just me watching videos and more or less like watching it, but for research, because I'm like, how do I do this? Is there a way for me to do this and make it my own? Of course there is. So there always will be for every one of us. So you either make that opportunity, and for me to say, oh, I can't do that, how? Why not? So, why not? Make it a conspiracy theory, question everything, and find a way to make it your own. No matter what it is. Thanks for watching.